Hello. Welcome to the Whiskey Tribe. There's something you should know about this episode. What started as a delightful romp, an exploration into whiskey, quickly escalated into a tale as old as time. A tale of friendship, of laughter, betrayal. You probably shouldn't watch this episode. It's profoundly petty.
Teacher wants us to do this!
And immature. But the irredeemable ballbusting between two old friends is, in a word,
this is a betrayal on a level that no one has ever seen.
exquisite.
Okay, so we have a guest with us today. This is Carson Klubnik.
Klubnik.
We thought it'd be interesting to have a Whiskey Curious episode going through an exploration of whiskey with somebody that is decidedly not a whiskey explorer. How do you typically experience any type of alcohol? What are you doing? Is there like a category? What do you like?
Do beer.
Yeah?
I like making myself an old fashioned.
Okay.
All right. Pretty good.
The beer's your go-to. Whenever you do whiskey, you're doing cocktails.
Not all. Sometimes I'll just I'm gonna be disgraceful, but I'll just be like, give me a shot of well whiskey.
What about the volume wise? Are you like throwing it back fast and furious, or is it like once every 2 or 3 months I'll partake?
I'll do a Paul Walker here and there.
Yeah. So you're a party boy.
Used to be. I'm trying to tone it down.
Oh, okay. So what has prevented you from like actually just sitting down and kind of picking apart whiskeys and exploring them, as opposed to maybe I'll throw it in a cocktail, maybe I'll just throw it back in a shot?
Just money.
Just the money.
Just the money.
That's a really good answer.
Yeah, it's not a cheap thing
I've
to
always
explore.
wanted to be like, all right, let's just line them up.
Okay. Well, we can't help you there. So.
That's okay.
These are all for me. All right, well, we're going to introduce you to actually smelling, taking a sip, trying to explore whiskey a bit.
It's important that we establish the main reason why you're here. To get the most embarrassing stories about
Oh, Alex. Yeah.
Oh, Alex?
Yeah.
I do know the first time I met you, I didn't like you.
Oh, tell us why.
Well, this was like, it was a misunderstanding. We had a film class together in high school, and he was not there for the first semester, right?
What a dick.
I'm remembering that, right? Yeah. The audacity.
How
the
dare
nerve.
you?
And like, I hadn't talked to him, interacted him with all, and all he was like, oh, by the way, everybody, teacher wants us to do this, and this, and that.
At all.
And I was like, okay.
Casper, I can't believe you'd do this to me, after all of the great and amazing times we have shared together. This is a betrayal on a level that no one has ever seen. I stand upon the precipice of unfathomable humiliation, yet I shall not be the one who falls this day. You are my friend, my confidant, my bro. All the feelings that I'm feeling are full of emotions and feeling. Anger, sadness, a little bit hungry. Probably gonna get a snack, but it's gonna be a very angry snack. Yet today, Casper Sputnik, if that is your real name, I shall suckle at the teat of sweet lady revenge.
It wasn't the first time. It's not bullshit. It wasn't the first time. I'm in my senior year, like, was it junior year? Junior year in high school, and some like 8-year-old walks in. Teacher wants us to do this.
I sense a disturbance in the force. An invisible battle rages between two former bros. What shall happen?
I'm going to give you a quick preface, and then you're going to start from here, and we're going to work our way across. Now, they're capped. One, so because they don't sit here evaporating while we shoot, but also because these whiskeys are very aromatic. So what we're gonna do is, first when you take a whiskey, you're gonna hold it up to your nose, you're gonna smell, and you're gonna pull it away. If it's too sharp, it's too close.
Oh, look at these shaky hands.
I'm a gorgeous person.
Oh,
It
man.
happens to everybody.
Not around handsome men so often.
That was weird, but I'm not gay. You are. You are gay.
So what are you thinking? What are you smelling there? Anything other than just generic whiskey?
I'm bad at this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't recall patterns you haven't built.
Yeah.
It's not actually possible.
makes
So
sense.
if you haven't ever tried something, you can't recognize it when you smell it. So what I'm gonna do is throw some words out there that other people have mentioned while drinking or smelling this kind of thing and see if you can smell it. So one might just be vanilla or like a hard candy caramel.
Oh, I smelled the vanilla.
All right?
Did you say caramel? Did I hear
Caramel or caramel.
So this is gonna be stuck in my teeth like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Right?
that's,
Go through first impressions, smell these and taste these, and choose a favorite.
Take a sip about like you would sip really hot coffee.
okay.
Yeah, and you can go through each one by
Yeah.
You gotta blow on it. That is some sip in action. Like I felt the sip coming from here.
Yeah.
My hair was just blowing back. Okay.
I like forgot everything that you taught me.
It doesn't matter.
Don't worry about it.
Switch to the next one, smell it.
Yeah, we're
See
just
how it smells
Sorry about
different.
my shaky hands. I don't know.
my raw
Oh,
sexuality.
this live studio audience. Sorry, everybody.
That's good. You're just gonna go through really quick. You don't need to like give us any notes or anything.
Yeah, that's about right.
I need to pour us something.
Oh.
I liked
Hands.
this one
Jeez.
more than that one.
So you're like in.
Oh, the second one?
The second one.
Okay.
Oh my god, I forgot a whole giant detail. The whole reason I would shoot it more often.
Oh no, we need that. Hang on.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It was just because it was when I was bartending. That's what I could do.
Oh, you're a bartender.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, wait, hang on.
Did we just do a whole episode
Yeah.
with a bartender?
Okay,
And didn't tell us he was a bartender?
Sorry, I forgot.
Wait, how do you forget you were a bartender? Where did you bartend?
It was only
Okay, but
ever shot whiskey.
This is why. The hole
Did
in
you
the
just
wall.
scam us out of a lot of whiskey?
Because it's the diviest place in the world.
It
Like,
is the diviest place in the world.
So for
shoot.
context, the hole in the wall, what kind of place is this?
It's a dive close to campus.
Okay,
It's a UT campus.
Yeah.
Kind of Adobe looking from a lot of directions.
Okay.
Yeah.
And very much a student location. Let's hang out, party, drink.
At this bar, being that close to the college, it's not necessarily where people go to explore with neat pours.
No.
dude, it got me to the point, like, I started there when I was, I think, 22, and it got to the point where college kids, like my age, were coming up like, damn kids. Like, all these freaking, it like turned me into an old man. Like, immediately. People will ask for wine and be like, I got barefoot. And they're like, really? And I just went,
Have you looked around you? Now let's move to that third one and see what you think about that.
oh, this one's like more spice to it.
Okay.
Like,
Yes.
What kind of spice? I cannot tell you.
Doesn't matter, but that's actually totally accurate.
Little like, it's a little bit crueler towards me,
Yeah. So,
but like the right kind. That didn't bite as much as I thought it would.
Okay,
Coming
from the
like
smell?
the smell, I was expecting a little bit harsher.
All
Wait,
right.
it's a little bit there now.
Yeah.
okay. So not naming names, what was the most ridiculous thing you ever saw go down at the bar?
I saw a dude piss in the corner one time.
Just he didn't realize where he was.
Yeah, I just like ran around the corner and this dude was just like, just like,
Taking a leak in the corner.
think you should go.
Yeah. We're about to shift gears slightly here on the
Okay.
fourth one to go
This
for
one,
that.
I feel like-
Yeah, that's right.
Well, yeah, I
there.
know. I've just got
Oh, yeah,
ahead
yeah.
of myself because I'm looking at this. It's
color,
like,
yeah.
Look at you. Get some sun or something.
That's an albino whiskey.
All right. I'm doing a bad job of doing the nose and mouth. And this is a
There's
new
no such
thing for
thing.
me. Like,
There's no such thing.
Where she got a tongue punch the glass hole.
It's time to stop, okay? No more.
I like that.
What he's doing, we have seen whiskey nerds do unironically.
On purpose.
oh. So
No, me
what you're
either.
saying is I'm a natural.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'll take it.
All right, thoughts?
So that one was like, that one seemed like a slightly smoother version.
Oh, interesting.
That
Of
one
this
to
one?
Me.
Wow,
I don't know
okay.
if like, I could
Nice.
be just broken.
No.
I don't know if that's my mouth or
Everything
my
that you're
heart,
putting
but-
out is right on the money.
Especially
Okay.
in downtown Austin, one of like the trickiest things is in a packed bar on a weekend, like trying to you're shoulder to shoulder with so many people, and the bartender's super busy. Like, how do you get a bartender's attention to get a drink? Because my friends are back at the table, they've been waiting forever.
It really is the bartender's responsibility to keep track of everybody.
Okay.
Right? But I feel like usually if you just like Eye contact.
Right.
Do
Yes.
that eye contact. Sometimes you go in, it feels like you've waited forever, but it's because the people that actually got up there before you still haven't been served either. Like, whether you know it or not, that bartender might have actually acknowledged you. So sometimes, like, I knew a guy had been waiting, but there were, 2-3 other people that got there before.
Yeah.
And the guy would be like, and I always just went and kept walking.
But smell that one, see what stands out.
You're gonna have to give me like a word again,
Wood
and then I'm
smoke,
sure I'll figure it out all by
saltwater,
myself. Salt water. That's what I was about to say.
Charred wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a sip of that one and see what happens.
All right.
Yeah, your brain will be like, no, you shouldn't do this. I don't know what you're doing.
Now that we said salt water, it's
That's
just
what
like I'm in the ocean.
All right, yeah.
If I was on a stranded island, I'd be dead. Trying this for hydration.
Last
All right,
one.
here's
Sorry,
your last
Tom
one.
Hanks. All right. Moment of truth. I think this is my favorite smell so far. But
All right.
of course, I've apparently forgotten all these
Yeah.
ones. So,
Feel free, like, go ahead and nose that, sample that.
And then we'll take all the lids off.
Yeah, and then jump back all over the place and figure out which is your go-to, your preferred whiskey.
that one stood out to me. It was all
right.
there. I don't know. I need
So,
to come up with more adjectives.
no, you're not gonna have
We
it
have
until
a-
you start doing it on purpose.
But what are the things that are the most annoying or off-putting about the bartender job?
Well, obviously, people who don't tip.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah.
always annoying.
Which you don't find out until
Yeah.
after.
It's one thing if an asshole doesn't tip. I'm
Right.
like, okay,
Sure.
screw you, bye.
Right.
It's the people who like try to be your friend who don't tip.
To replace the tip.
And I'm just like, dude, like, come on, just don't talk to me.
Yeah.
When you're trying to like be friends with me, but you can't even like pay
Right.
me, it doesn't really seem like
Right.
there's a mutual respect
You're doing
going
a
on right here.
shortcut.
So I have a heart. It's not about the money. It's about the
Them
mentality
appreciating-
that comes behind
Them
the tipping.
appreciating that this is your job.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Does Alex
mean-
tip well?
He's a horrible tipper. He's banned.
That's what I thought. So, pick a favorite. What would be your go-to in this blind lineup of whiskeys?
I want to compare these two because these were the ones that stood out to me. Still really like that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, those two are both very good. These two.
That
Okay.
one and that one.
And that actually does not surprise me at all. You know your palate is what just happened there.
Right.
I know it didn't sound like, and you may not know the words for it.
Right.
But
Okay.
you picked two that, even with nerds, have a lot of overlap in certain things, even though they're not the same category.
The whiskey we put in here as an outlier, because these are all Scotch. I asked Alex, like, hey, what's his favorite whiskey? Bullet,
trick me?
Is Bullet Bourbon. Which one of these was Bullet Bourbon?
The last one.
So you chose.
Oh, so the
You recognized
You
the
know
Bullet
what you
Bourbon.
like.
Sneakies.
Now the Scotch that it turns out you like
Yeah.
is Deanston 12.
All right.
Now
Yeah.
Deanston is a bourbon cask finished
So I do
Scotch.
like bourbons. Then,
Yeah.
I guess.
that is
Yeah.
sort of a low smoke. So it's not really smoky, but it is very honeysuckle,
Light,
kind of floral.
sweet.
Okay.
Which can have a lot of overlap with certain bourbon notes and
Yes.
vanilla and fruit notes.
It sounds like your bar was a pretty casual, like college
Yeah.
bar. Even
Yeah.
in higher end bars, I mean, are the bartenders going through and sampling and picking apart and ranking stuff? Well,
It's pretty much you got to
depends
go
on
to
the
a
location.
cocktail bar.
interesting. I wouldn't have thought that at a cocktail bar.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
They're
that's the
much
thing.
more serious about checking out and exploring.
We had this
bottles.
conversation with a couple of bar owners, including the manager of 7 Grand last week when we were judging things. And we're saying there's tiers of bartenders. There's the guy is the drink slinger, which is like the worst insult for a bartender. Yeah, nailed it.
No more looking in the mirror for a while again.
Maybe I've been too hard on my former bro. He's not such a bad guy. We've shared some really good memories together. Maybe there's still a chance for us to make amends. Forgive each other.
I know for a fact
Wow.
I've seen you naked.
We bout